Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's Charlie Fibrosis, and today the results are in. So, this is going to be a lot of stuff that I'm going to have to do and stuff that I'm going to have to talk about anyway. But, first of all, thank you all for voting in the straw polls. I appreciate it. I've gone ahead and I've done a couple of things, to be honest, to try and see where things are and make some decisions and throw some things to chance as well. So, I'm going to be making some comments on just kind of the results of the straw poll, some stuff that I'm going to be doing ahead, etc. So let's go ahead and get ready to go into it. So the very first thing that I'm going to show is I am going to show you the results of the straw poll. So let's go ahead and pull that up. And here we are. So as the straw poll says this: what 2 career/season modes should stay on the Charlie Fibrosis YouTube channel? There were 3 votes for NASCAR Heat 2. I appreciate that. I like that. But there's a 3-way tie between Thunder 2003's career mode, F1 2016 career mode, and MVP Baseball 2003. Now, I will say this. I did want to actually have an opinion on my own poll, so I did honestly vote. I voted for NASCAR Thunder 2003. I'm already kind of through the season and everything like that, so just kind of wanted to get through that and everything. But I chose NASCAR Thunder 2003. But the thing is, because we have a 3-way tie, there has to be something that goes. And I went ahead and I used something, this is kind of funny. I actually saw this from I Hate Everything, Wheel Decide. You create a custom wheel, you run it, everything. So, yeah. Hey Johnny, nice to have you on, man. Hope that your Christmas went well too, man. Anyway, to move on to the second thing, what games would you like to see on the 2018 channel? Well, it's kind of a big split here. So, I've got 4 wheels up and we'll go through each one of them. So, the 3 biggest voters was NHL 2003 on the PS2, A Bug's Life for the PS1, and Mario Kart Wii. Now, the one thing that I do want to say is I currently don't have a Wii up here. I hope to get one for my basement here in the next while and everything like that. I will hopefully do so. But here's the other surprising thing. There is a massive, massive tie, and it's a little disappointing with only like 1 to 2 votes on this, but Batman Arkham Saga, which is Origins, Asylum City, Night, all on PC, that got a vote. Telltale Batman got a vote. The Spyro series, already kind of working on that, but I may go back and do Enter a Dragonfly and a Hero's Tale. I don't know where those 2 games are. I gotta find them. But they got a vote. Sly Cooper, I found that game. It's got a vote. Spider-Man 3 got a vote. NASCAR Kart Racing has a vote. Twilight Princess has a vote. Shovel Knight for the Switch has a vote. And then all the other games, Le Mans, the entire NASCAR series from PS1 to PS2, 10 years, no votes on it. Dirt to Daytona, Sprint Car Road to Knoxville, Avatar The Last Airbender, Call of Duty, Medal of Honor, Ghost Recon, Secret Weapons of Normandy, Corvette Evolution, Gran Turismo, Buzz Lightyear, New Super Mario Bros. Wii, the Ace Attorney series, Gunman, Clive, Super Mario 3D Land, Mario Kart 7, Pokemon, and The Legend of Zelda. None of these games had votes, which is surprising to me. From a week up, I'm kind of surprised that there was so little voting done. But I also am not surprised too. You know, it is what it is. So, here's what I've done. Let's first go into this. So I went ahead and tested this, just to make sure it works. This wheel is going to spin for 20 seconds. So, whichever this wheel lands on is going to be the game that I immediately start playing in time as well with NASCAR Heat 2. we'll continue that career. Next up, we got the most voted game. We'll pick a game from there. We'll get a game from that, from which got the most votes, because it's a three-way tie. Second most. There's a lot more selection here, but we can do it. And then I wanted to do this. This has the most options. No vote games, so there'll be either a single video or a potential series. I've got that available. So let's go ahead and first off decide which career mode is going to be first. And as the wheel comes to a slow, looks like F1 2016 is going to be on a co-game in 2018 in terms of career modes. Okay, so we got that decided. So probably what we'll do is I will run out the rest of the 2016 career, and then I may go back and I'll play Thunder. And I got to be honest with you, I'm probably going to knock out MVP Baseball. I don't really know if I want to play that again anymore. Next up, most voted games. So this is between A Bug's Life, NHL 2003, and Mario Kart Wii. Now, this doesn't mean there will be a series. It's just most likely that I will do some type of video on it. So here we go. NHL 2003 was the most voted game and will be the one that we will play ahead. Alright, next up, second most voted game. So we've got 8 options. Let's see what we get. Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess for the Wii in the final game. No voted games, single video, potential series. I can't even tell you how many options we have, but we got a lot. Super Mario 3D Land for the 3DS. I have to say this, I did not expect these results. So wow. Okay, so ahead, probably not today. I may do another thing, do some other videos. But going into 2018, we're going to be playing some more F1 2016. We're going to finish out that career mode. I'm making the honest-to-God decision to go ahead and just cancel MVP Baseball 2003. There's too many games in the season to do it. So I'm going to cut MVP Baseball. We'll go back to NASCAR Thunder 2003 if we win the championship in our rookie year in F1. That's fair. NHL 2003 for the PS2. I'm going to debate that a little bit. I don't know if I want to do just a series on that or if I want to do just a couple of games here and there. I don't know. I'll see what I can do. And provided the game doesn't die or anything like that, it'll be interesting. Second most voted game. Looks like we may be doing a series on Twilight Princess. Honestly shocked by that. I'm honestly shocked by that. And then Super Mario 3D Land for the 3DS as a potential video. Interesting. So so here's what I think I'm going to do. I'm going to put this in a list. I'm going to open up Notepad, and we're just going to spin around and spin around and spin around. So 2018 career mode. Winner, F1 2016. Second place, third place. So you know what? You know what? No, I'm not gonna do a cop out about this. I'll spin it again and we'll continue on. So let's spin again. See who will finish second. Let me refresh the page. Let's try that again. I know what I can do. Looks like it's going to be MVP baseball. In third place, NASCAR Thunder 2003. So we can go ahead and close out of that wheel. All right. No, I've made my decision. So I'm gonna do F1 2016, and because it's a career mode, I'm gonna continue through that. And if I win the F1 championship, that series is over. Doesn't mean I won't do one-off games for it, but I will play it. Well, that's the thing. I'd much rather be able to pursue a championship than just, like, play a few games here and there. The thing is these are active careers that I need to decide on. So, MVP Baseball... So, the way that's going to work is we're going to be playing NASCAR Heat 2, and we're going to be pursuing a championship there, which will be really easy. The big goal in that game specifically, because it's 3 series, is win a truck championship, win an Xfinity championship, win a cup championship. However long that takes, as long as those 3 things happen, we're golden. And that'll end the series at the end. Once we win the cup championship, the series will be over. MVP Baseball 2003, we're just going to go through the entire season. I don't know if we're going to win a championship or not. I don't know exactly how many games I'd have to play. But the thing is we will play the whole season. You know, we have to get through the whole season. NASCAR Thunder 2003, currently in its second in-game year. We're going to go through the rest of that, and I'll make a decision, do I really want to continue playing that? Personally, I would like to, but I'll make a decision about that later on. So the way that's going to go is we'll do NASCAR Heat 2, we'll do F1 2016 in conjunction, and whichever one of those series finishes up first, we'll go on to the next option. So that would be MVP Baseball. After that series or another series finishes up, go on NASCAR Thunder 2003. That's probably the way that's going to work. So the most voted game, NHL 2003. I'm going to change a setting here. Advanced options. Remove choice after it's landed on. You know what? No. Hold on. NHL 1. Let's just refresh that. Apply the wheel changes. So now it's Mario Kart versus A Bug's Life. And it looks like Mario Kart Wii is going to be second. Alright, first placed, second, method. There we go. Okay. So this is where we're going to have to get into elimination. So second most votes. First. Twilight Princess. Okay, so we'll go through the rest of this. Let's go ahead and go here. Let's go ahead and cut Twilight Princess and advanced options and remove the choice after it's landed on and apply the changes, and we will get started. So now there is 5 selections. No, 7 selections. So let's go ahead and spin it. Second place is going to be Sly Cooper. All right. NASCAR Kart Racing for the Wii. All right. Next up. Batman Arkham. I got 4 options left. If you guys have any questions or anything you want to talk about while we're doing this, because it's just getting the final results in, go ahead and ask away. Looks like Spider-Man 3 for the PS2. Alright, spinny, spinny. Didn't give it enough of a spin the very first time. So now we got 3 games left. Shovel Knight, Spyro, Batman, the Telltale series. For the PC. Alright, 2 games left. Spyro. Alright, we can go ahead and close out of that one. Sixth, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th. Let's just do that. The Super Mario 3D Land is going to be removed from the list because it was always selected. Super Mario 3D Land, goodbye. Advanced options, remove choice after it's landed on. Apply the wheel changes. Here we go. So for the final, for the no vote games, everything else like that, let's do it. Alright, second place is going to be... Huh, interesting. Alright. So, let me just briefly explain. So these, like, one single video possible one series videos, they may just be a review of the game. They may be my thoughts on it. Or it'll just be a gameplay video. Leave it at that. Alright, let's spin around. Third place. Let's see what we got here. Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Warfighter. Alright, fourth. Interesting. Oh, wow. Only by a little bit. Alright. Spin number 5. Yes. Gran Turismo. I was honestly surprised that that game series did not get any votes. Alright. 6th place. Around and around and around it goes. Where it stops, nobody knows. Close. Alright. Alright. Ace Attorney most likely would become a series. I want to say that real quick. Cool. All right. Interesting. The last 3 have landed on games that I actually really, really love. And I do want to say this. If I do the Avatar The Last Airbender series, I get around to it, and I do a whole Let's Play of it, I'm going to do this. So, the Avatar series is both on, at least in my case, is on PS2 and PC. So probably what I'd do is I'd play through the first game, go through the second game, go through the third game, And that's all the PS2 titles. So that's Avatar: The Last Airbender. And then I may sit down and I will do The Legend of Korra right after. Alright. 9th. Boom. Interesting. Interesting. Alright. Now I do notice that I did make a mistake. Mario Kart 7 is on the same thing as Pokemon. I'll probably just combine, if it's actually on here, Mario Kart Wii and Mario Kart 7 on here. I don't know. Alright, let's do here. Boom. And by the way, I'm probably going to be streaming again here pretty soon just to actually play a game or so. Lamar. Definitely an interesting game. I actually have Lamar 24 hours actually here in my room. So I could get to playing that pretty soon. Interesting. All right, boom. Okay, I knew it was eventually going to land. So, this is how it's going to be. I'm actually going to put Mario Kart 7 below Pokemon. Because, no, Mario Kart 7 then Pokemon. Alright. Let's see here. Looks like it's going to be Sprint Cars, Road to Knoxville. Alright. Alright. Boom. Let's spin it around a little bit more. Thank you very much, Top Dragster. My Christmas was definitely really good. Got to spend time with family and everything, so I had a good day. And I was very happy about it. Mario Brothers Wii. Alright, only 4 more games to go. Ooh. Dirt to Daytona. Alright, 3 games left. Gunman Clive. Alright, 2 left. Secret Weapons over Normandy versus Corvette Evolution. I'm glad. I'm really glad. Well, today's Tuesday. We're not racing today, so we're racing next week. Alright, so those are the last 2 games. And then... Alright, so I'm going to go through the information that I have at my disposal. So here is what the answers are going to be. At least regarding what's going to happen with the channel next year. And over the course of 2018. So, hopefully my face isn't in the way. I don't think it is. So let's do this. So, for the continuation of career modes, it's going to be NASCAR Heat 2. So, let me add that in. Alright. The absolute winner is NASCAR Heat 2. So we're going to be continuing that series. We are then going to transition and also play F1 2016. Whichever of those 2 end, most likely F1 2016 is going to be the first to go because it's only 1 season. And considering the season that I've had, I most likely can win the championship in my rookie year. Once we win the championship, there's nothing else to do. So F1 2016 will probably be the first to finish and it'll be over. Second place is MVP Baseball 2003. We're going to try and complete the rest of the season. I think that's probably what I'm going to do. Because the season is so long, the goal is to just get through the season. Do a full year and see how far we can get the Cincinnati Reds to go. And then third and final place is NASCAR Thunder 2003. So I'm not going to delete NASCAR Thunder from my memory card or anything like that because we still have a lot to do. But that will be put on the back burner for a little while. I probably won't be playing it much for the meantime, and we'll come back to it at a later date. Most voted game. So the most voted game that wanted to be seen in some capacity. And let me make this clear. With all the rest of these will either be series, or there'll be reviews, or there'll be like a one-off episode, and I'll be giving my opinion on them. There are specific cases where that will not be the case. So, NHL 2003. I may play a few games of it. Just give my opinion of it. Mario Kart Wii. I know I'm not going to be able to get any monetization on those videos, but that's okay. If you guys enjoy it, then you guys enjoy it, and that's good. I don't know what exactly is available to Mario Kart Wii in 2017/2018 as we get close to the end of the year. I don't know what's available. I don't know what you can do with the game. I know online is dead. The Nintendo shut that down. So it'd probably be just doing the offline stuff and going through the series. The thing is I think that I can't really delete the data off of the Wii. So I don't know. I don't know what exactly I'm going to do. Most likely I'll just play through some games and so. And then the third one is A Bug's Life. A Bug's Life, I could definitely see me doing a review/series on that. and giving my opinion of it. If I want to do the short version, it'll be a review. If I want to do a let's play of it, it'll be a let's play. I'll make my decision on that. Alright, second most votes. The winner is Twilight Princess. Now this makes me a little uneasy. I don't really like Twilight Princess on the Wii. I've never played it on the Wii U. I know people who got it for the Wii U. I don't like the Wii version. So I'm not really too thrilled about playing that game specifically, but I did want to give you guys the option. So Twilight Princess is a winner. I think I'll do a review of that. The controls are frustrating as all can be. I don't think that I could sit down and manage to keep my patience long enough to go through the entire game. Twilight Princess, most likely a review. Sly Cooper, most likely a series. I could see myself getting through Sly Cooper, at least a good chunk of it. It's a tough game. But I could very well get through Sly Cooper and probably make it to the end. If not, it may also be a review. NASCAR Kart Racing. That's long. That's probably going to be a few videos here and there. I have a feeling here's how it's going to go. Twilight Princess and NASCAR Kart Racing, those are going to be reviews. Sly Cooper, most likely a Let's Play series. Batman Arkham Saga, definitely a Let's Play series. Spider-Man PS3, there's a lot to do in that game, and I gotta be honest, I think I'd rather do a review of the game over doing a whole Let's Play. I may play it a little bit for one-off stuff to show you guys what it's about and give my initial feedback, but there's a lot of hours in that game that's just, I don't know if I could keep my sanity. Batman Telltale, definitely a series. Definitely a series through and through. I tried doing Batman, the Telltale series, the very first game. Did not. I lost my streaming ability. I'm going to see what I can do this time around to make sure that doesn't happen. Spyro. Definite Let's Play series for the first 3 games. Possible review for the 4th game. Maybe Let's Play, maybe review for the 5th and final game that I have in that series. I gotta find them first, but Spyro will definitely be played, especially the first 3 games. Those will be Let's Plays. Shovel Knight. I'm honestly surprised that this didn't end up higher on the list or get as many votes as it did. Or get more votes than it did. Shovel Knight is definitely going to be a Let's Play series. It's just going to be more sporadic. There may be times where I just play the game offline and you guys don't get an episode and I get further in the game. If there's a point that I hit that the game is just way too hard that I'm like getting visibly and like losing my mentality on things in a live stream, Shovel Knight may be played both on stream and off stream to get through it a little bit faster. Possible. I could do a review of it too. Then no votes. So we got Super Mario 3D Land. So the one big thing that I want to say about all these 3DS games, especially, I don't have a 3DS capture card. I don't have a 3DS with the capture card built into it. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do. With that being said, some of these games might just be reviews, or they might just be a little bit of Let's Play stuff. Not a full series, but just a Let's Play. Super Mario 3D Land has only got 2 options, really. I could try and use an emulator, but I don't know if that's going to work. And then I have the physical game. That's the key thing, is all these games are physical in one way or another. I own them. Super Mario 3D Land could be played directly off the 3DS. The video quality is going to look cruddy, but it's going to be something. It will be something for you guys to watch. That'll probably involve setting up my iPhone and everything else like that. Call of Duty 1 and 2. Hopefully I don't get knocked by the YouTube police by playing some of these war games for violence or such. I have a good feeling that they do reference the Axis powers and everything like that. So I could be in trouble if they mention certain groups by name. It could mean that these series get killed. I could probably, and there was one game series I did forget to add. I feel bad about it because I really wanted to do it. The war games, specifically Call of Duty. I don't know what Recon Warfighter is like. I don't know what Frontline is like. I do know what Secret Weapons Over Normandy is like. Those games, I may just have to do reviews on them. And with Secret Weapons Over Normandy, I don't know what I'm going to do with it. There is a really cool end of the game bonus that you can get that's really, really fun. But I don't know if it's worth getting the YouTube channel ripped down by imagery or anything else like that surrounding World War II. So, yeah. I don't know what I'm going to do. Gran Turismo, definitely going to be a series. I don't know if it's going to be all 4 games and it's going to be a straight series because that's a lot of racing to do. But I could very well do it. Same kind of with EA Sports NASCAR titles, but they're a little bit easier because it's not until 2003 that it really goes, okay, let's do a full 36 race season. If they go after you over a COD game, that would be wrong, to be honest. It's a game. Yeah, no, I completely agree. But with how kind of sensitive YouTube is to certain topics, and even just having some of the logos shown up for a World War II game, I don't want to say some of these words out loud because I don't want this video to get struck down. I don't know if it's worth it, is the problem. I really don't know. I could probably do a review of it, and I'll have to see about if I can blur out certain images. Or it just may be too violent for YouTube, and they'd take down the game anyway. So, let's continue. So, the EA Sports NASCAR series, I'm already doing Thunder 2003, so that one's kind of excluded, but this fills in every game from 1999 to 2009, excluding 2003, because that's already an active series. Avatar The Last Airbender, I'm excited about that. The first game is incredibly long and incredibly frustrating. The first game, sorry, I got a little distracted. First game is definitely going to be very long, very tedious, very difficult. And the worst part of it is it really doesn't connect with the actual game, the actual television series first season, really at all. It's the most, I can't even describe it. It's like the most least connected game, and it's built kind of like an active RPG. It's such a weird game, but it's kind of fun. So as long as it works, I'd probably be fine. The Avatar series I definitely am excited about, and doing The Legend of Korra right after would be fun too. Legend of Zelda. I know that I'll get demonetization on that. I may do, if it's a real threat, especially from Nintendo, I may just do reviews on the games instead. But The Legend of Zelda is an iffy thing for me. I've got 3 official 3DS titles for The Legend of Zelda. I got Ocarina of Time, I got Majora's Mask, and I got A Link Between Worlds. I love A Link Between Worlds. The thing that sucks is I can't play Ocarina of Time or Majora's Mask without a walkthrough. I don't understand the mechanics well enough. And that's on me. That's just me being stupid. I don't understand the games well enough. So maybe I'll just do a review of them. I don't know. I did actually skip over a game, and I'm sorry. The Ace Attorney Saga. These games are rated anywhere between teen and, really teen and E rating, from the ESRB. I'm excited to do that. It's going to be tough because I actually did do an Ace Attorney game a long time ago, and probably what will happen is the default Ace Attorney games, so 1, 2, and 3, and then Apollo Justice, those will be played exclusively, probably on an emulator, so you guys can get better resolution, and I can play with a gamepad a little bit easier, and filming will be easier. But the subsequent sequels that I have, I probably will just go and play those games right on the 3DS, unless I can get an emulator working. That's beside the point. Lamar 24 Hours. Don't know what I'm going to do with this. I do know I did one single video on it, but I think I may do want to run a couple of championships in there. It's a fun game. It's graphically dated as all can be, but it's a fun game. Buzz Lightyear. That is probably going to be a review. I can't really see myself going forward and playing that game as a full series because it is frustrating and difficult, but that may be a review, a nostalgic review of a game, and give my opinion of it in 2017, what I think about it, etc. Mario Kart 7. I did actually do a short series on Mario Kart 7 on 3DS. I may give it a shot again. I may go ahead and do a review of it because it may be a little bit easier. Pokemon Saga. Dear God, I picked a really bad series to put in this list. Pokemon takes forever. It takes forever. And I've got... Geez, I just even realized this. I've got Pokemon Yellow on 3DS. I've got Pokemon Black version 2 on DS. And I've got Pokemon X, Pokemon Omega Ruby, and I even was considering, I don't know if I'm still going to get it, Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon for the 3DS. That's about 5 games there. I don't know if I'm going to do a review or a let's play of it. I don't know. Sprint Cars Road to Knoxville. That'll definitely be a fun game to play, and I think I may do a series on that. At the very least, there will be a few gameplay videos and just let's have some fun with it. You know, give it a shot. Super Mario Bros. Wii. I kind of feel obligated to do a series on that, but I don't know. Dirt to Daytona. I want to do a series of that. That game is a little bit intuitive, especially by comparison to the NASCAR series. I may blend them. I may blend Dirt to Daytona and the EA NASCAR games together because they're practically the same thing from 2005 on up. It's just that Dirt to Daytona came out earlier. Gunman Clive. I beat the first game. I've successfully completed the first game, and I think I got it done in about 2015. That's a really easy game to finish. Gunman Clive 2, on the other hand, difficult. That's a very difficult game to get through. I don't know if it's going to be a review or a gameplay series or what, but I will talk about it in some capacity. Last 2 games, Corvette Evolution. It's kind of a wonky racing game with the Corvette license and everything like that. It's interesting. It's not really that great of a game, but I could possibly go through and play it. At least as a one-off series, maybe as a review, and leave it at that. Secret Weapons Over Normandy. It falls into the same line as Recon Warfighter, Frontline, all these different games that are in war settings. I don't know what's going to happen. But with that being said, guys, that's going to wrap it up here. Thank you all who voted, first and foremost, in the polls. I appreciate it very much, and more than anything else, keep up the comments in the comments down below. Keep coming out to watch these live streams. Get your friends, your family, anyone who's interested in video games especially, come out and watch some of this stuff, because maybe they'll find something that they enjoy. I love doing this stuff. I've had a lot of fun on this channel, and with that being said, we have our list for 2018. That's what we're going to do, and we'll get on to it very soon. So I'll see you guys again very soon with the new video up pronto.